I'm Michelle Bergman, and I'm with Kids and a Cook, and today I've got my sous chef here.
Elisabeth, my master.
Yeah, and we have a terrific little recipe that Elisabeth came up with, and why don't you tell us a little bit about it?
You cut up tomatoes, and then you just take some herbs like what we have in front of us, and you just put them on a tray. If they don't stick, just put oil and water, whatever your kids like. Pepper, or if you can see, salt. That's
great.
And some
mozzarella, my favorite. I love that.
Too.
All right. So what kind of tomatoes do we have here?
We have tomatoes.
Heirloom tomatoes.
Heirloom tomatoes.
What's an heirloom tomato? Do you know? It's tomatoes.
Yes.
It's tomatoes that have been grown from seeds that are generational.
So there's these are really old seeds. When they open it up, they take the seeds, bury them, and then they get a whole tomato, right?
Well, they pass them down. So, all right, let's get started here. And you're going to take one of those beautiful tomatoes.
Like what we have here.
Yeah, and see, they're kind of ugly, but that's okay. And they're all different colors, so you can see some are yellow, some are green.
Yellow, red.
And that's actually normal. So they're not unripe, they're perfectly ripe. Heirloom tomatoes come in all different colors and they're beautiful. So I'm going to give you a serrated utility. As you're getting ready to cut the tomato down with using your serrated utility knife, I'm going to go over a little bit of the herbs that we've got today. We've got beautiful basil, which you can see is just really easy. Sometimes you can find it if you have it in your garden. It just comes like this. Sometimes it comes in a package, but it's just leaves. And then we have beautiful thyme. Thyme is a really great, and it smells so good. What do you smell? Isn't that great?
Yeah.
And it's really easy to use. And you just sort of going to pull back the leaves. Okay, so you don't want the stem because that's really tough and unedible. And then we have some beautiful two types of oregano I have here, and I'm again just pulling off the leaves, and then we're going to kind of just mince this up. So while you're doing that, oops, there you go. I'm just going to sort of just not finely chop, but just give enough of a rough chop to each of the herbs, and that way you can sprinkle them then over your beautiful tomatoes. Sound good?
Yes.
All right, so we've got the oreganos chopped. And, cooks at home, kids and cooks, it really depends on the age of the kid and their skill level. I would do the chopping of the herbs because you need a little bit bigger of a knife and it's a little finer. Sometimes their motor skills aren't able to watch where they're going. And but she's doing perfectly fine there with a little knife and cutting big pieces. And so and a little tip with the basil, which is an easy way to kind of chop basil. It's kind of a fancy word. It's called chiffonade. But you basically pile up the leaves and roll it into kind of like a little round there, and then just slice through, and then you get really pretty ribbons of basil. And you're almost there, yeah?
And you realize, parents at home, if your kids are little and they don't have a knife, then parents, they'll just watch you. Hey, I'm so strong. And as you know, the parents at home just cut around the stem, throw it in the sink, like I did right here.
So you're going to plate your tomatoes.
Yeah, but the plates are all the way out of the way.
It's okay.
How many? Put it over here. And what I'm doing right now, it's okay if they're very little tomatoes. Just take them, put them on a plate, taking the olive oil, and I'm just going to drizzle a little bit on.
Wow, that looks fantastic. Look at all the colors there. The yellows and the reds
and just
and
to
the
let
green.
you know, just put a little drop. It grows. Don't worry about the olive oil.
Okay, you're good with the olive oil. Excellent. Well, this is beautiful, and as you can see, it's so simple to do. You can get this recipe on kidsandacook.com, and just remember, America, it takes a cook, a kid or two, and a lot of love, and you too can have the perfect recipe for healthy cooking in your home as well. Have a great day, and we'll see you soon.